Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Took a loss today. It's one of those things that honestly could have been very avoidable. Very avoidable, but it was only $200 down on the day, which is fine. But I think mistakes in trading, which today's the second day in a row I've made a mistake, but this one actually cost me, um, can really hurt you, right? So let's kind of go over the trade real quick. Let me put on my executions. Um, and honestly, it's a completely avoidable mistake that I made, right? It's a completely avoidable mistake. And it just kind of sucks that I made that mistake. So what happened was the first trade I took was a winner today. It was about like $100 win. And I think that kind of played into my head a little bit. And it was actually a perfect setup too, right? Not perfect. I would say this is like a B plus trade. The reason why is because we started trading at 8 o'clock here today, right? Huge red candle down, and it just so happened that the next two green candles kind of confirmed my trade already, and I don't like that, right? I don't like it to be so quick, but it's still a trade. And we actually exited right at this top right here, as you can see, we exited right at the top there before we started falling down. So honestly, it was a decent trade. It wasn't a perfect setup, but it was still a B trade. Maybe you could say B plus trade, but definitely not an A minus trade, definitely not an A or an A plus trade, right? Fine. Take the win and we move on. My second trade was where I went wrong. And I actually have the replay up right now, so I'm actually in replay right now. Right here, as you can see, this is where I started looking for my trade, I believe. Right? So about 8:40 or so. Right now the candle's on 8:36, fine. We fast forward a little bit. Boom. You see that? Awesome candle, right? Huge green candle. Nice bottom wick, a bit of a top wick there too, but on high volume. So you're thinking like, oh, that's pretty good. Also too on point of control as well. So you're thinking like, okay, we can actually do something from here. Maybe we can break this high here, break this high here, hit prior day point of control on MNQ. But if I look left, right, and actually right now, like you can see, my zone was here, right? That was my zone. I did not readjust my zone from the beginning of the trade, right? If that was initially it, I would have been happy. But because my zone actually was here now, we actually did not break the zone. And it's crazy how something so little for me and how I trade can really mess me up. So I was looking like this, right? This is what I was saying basically. I was looking like this. I saw we broke the zone. Wow, that's amazing, right? We keep coming, we're starting to head higher. We have another nice hammer candle here. Not really exactly a hammer, but on high volume too. I'm like, bro, this is really good. We pulled back, we went up. We're just having a mini pullback before we start heading higher. Then the selling starts happening, right? And I was kind of like, wait, what's going on here? I finally decide to look left and I see that my zone has shifted. And it's my fault. I actually went to go eat, had a couple of chicken my girlfriend made me, which is absolutely delicious, and some French toast. It was so good. Um, But then I saw that, and I think that's something I need to start realizing too, is that, hey, the trade could still play out, but it's not my trade, right? So take the loss immediately. Just take the loss here, right? I think my entry was actually at 54, so bad entries here too, right? I think the position size from the first trade of winning and only winning $111, it was a short move, so it's like, why would I expect more than that? But again, it's like, oh, I should have sized up more. Had me size up more here, where I entered initially with two, then I added one immediately, then I added two more here, which, again, if it had broken the zone, I actually don't mind those ads. I don't like where they're at. They could have been lower. They could have been like 845, maybe like 840 if we were to drop down, you know? But because we didn't break that zone here, that's completely my fault. I completely missed that. I completely did not see that. And from there, we lost, right? We showed no signs of life. 9 o'clock came, huge reverse hammer. I kind of knew it was over there. My stop loss was right here, and we got stopped out here on this selling climax, right? So, and I don't even know if that was selling climax because I think we're still heading lower as of right now. So, that could have been selling climax down here. So, it was a completely avoidable loss that I did not avoid because I was not thinking. Instead, what happened was I took the loss because I wasn't paying attention to what I was supposed to be doing, right? I could have taken the win today and I could have been like, hey, you're up $111 today. That's fine. Go home with a win, come back tomorrow, right? But I didn't. And that's okay, right? I always want to take a trade if my setup is there, but unfortunately, it just wasn't for me. So the combines are down $191 today. The Express is down 193. You know, we're still up on the Express. It's fine. Our maximum loss limit is 1,632. So, I mean, as long as we're fine, we just start trading well, you know, which we are, we're gonna be okay. So, lesson learned, always look left. Maybe I need to put that on like my sticky pad on my desk just to be like, look left before you take a trade every single time, look left. My initial trades, I can see it, right? If I come back here, right, 8 o'clock, I can most of the time see where my zone is at, so I'm fine. But when I'm kind of deep into it, it's like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. I need to make sure I zoom out, make sure my zones are correct, and then come back in. My mental rule that I need to actually make for real is usually around every 30 minutes, if I haven't taken a trade yet, I should always just readjust my zones, readjust my zones. But today, I didn't do that. And it's so funny too, before I took that trade, a few minutes before, at 8:36, I looked at my phone and I was like, I need to readjust my zones. But then once I saw that, I completely forgot to readjust my zones and it didn't work out for me. So, hey, it happens. It sucks. I don't like losing and I still have not been able to fully accept losses at this point right now. But I do understand that it does occur. So, um, it's part of trading, you know. This is just and it sucks because this is not even a normal loss. This isn't a trade I should be taking, but I took it because I didn't look left. And I know that at some point in the future, it's not going to happen for a while. I promise you, I'll always look left now. But I know at some point in the future, it will happen again where I forget to look left. I forget my zones. I think it's going, and then I look left while I'm in the trade when it's not going how I'm expecting it to go, and I lose, right? So hopefully at that time, I just cut the trade. Whether it works or it doesn't, I just cut the trade and I say, hey, that's not my criteria. I'm out. You know, whether we start going up or whether we go in my direction or whether we don't, you know? So tough to lose that, really tough to lose that, but um, you know, it is what it is, right? And again, like I was saying earlier, that actually could have worked. Off point of control, huge grain volume, you know, that's probably something that another volume profile trader would take. But that's not me, right? That's not me, and it didn't work clearly. So it is what it is, though. I'm happy with taking a loss. I locked out my account already. What I really wanted to do was set an alert here and be like, okay, let's see if we break the zone, come back, and I can actually take my real trade again. But we talked about that yesterday. Like when that happened before, and I took a loss, I stayed up till 3 in the morning. Trying to prove to myself that my process works. Like, bro, like my process works, man. My process works. Like, yeah, it sucks to have a losing trade today, but look at the combine. Look at the combine. 3 winning days, 1 loser. Like the process works, bro. The process works. So I gotta trust myself. I gotta say, bro, we take it on the chin, we just move forward, and that's exactly what we're going to do today. So we'll come back tomorrow. We'll come back stronger. Thursday night, we'll do our best to be focused, be patient, wait for your setup, trying to take the best setups possible when they present themselves and look left, essentially. So, yeah, um, I think key lesson for today is that look left, but also too, I'm still not at the point where I can accept the loss properly. So, once I do that, then I'll continue to grow as a trader. We'll do everything that we want to do. We'll reach all of our goals and we'll get our first payout. But until then, we just got to keep it slow. A $200 loss, man, that's fine. You take 10 of those, that's when you lose the account. From how I've been trading, I'm not going to take 10 losses in a row like that, so we'll be okay. So, anyway, guys, that's it for the video today. Again, thanks for watching. Comment down below what um, what mistakes have you learned from that cost you in trading? And yeah, I hope you guys continue to do well this week. Again, if you took a loss today, it's completely okay. Just make sure that you manage risk appropriately. And if you won, again, you know, don't have a big ego. Make sure that you're humble. You stay humble because the market can humble you anytime. Like for me today, I mean, today was a stupid loss anyway, but those things happen. So, yeah, guys, hope you guys have a good rest of your week. Finish out strong and keep trading stoically.